from this that sometimes you're not in the mood for sex, but your spouse is, and they just don't know how to go about it, while some know how to go about it, and whatever. So today we want to dwell on things that you should, say to your spouse, especially men, things you should say to your wife. We're talking with men right now. Things you should say to your wife before sex, before play, before anything, for you to get the maximum action that you want, because your wife needs you to be romantic, she needs to be in the mood. Just forcing her to do something sometimes is not going to give you the best, all right? So women are submissive to the call, and they are willing and ready to submit to you, but we shouldn't take that for granted. We should get them also happy so that we can enjoy together. I have here, number one, I say call her sweet names. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nobody, especially women, that do not like being called names. Like, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Stuff like that. Oyoyo, fine woman, the finest, the most beautiful. Call her sweet names. Those things are what? Are gingering her up. And of course, it's a signal that you are also giving. It doesn't mean that on the normal day you shouldn't call your wife sweet names. It doesn't mean on the normal day you shouldn't be sweet and all that's lovely. But don't just, there was a time we had a couples program, and this is one of the things that the pastor spoke about, because some women complain that men just come back from work, you don't even care about them or anything, and you just come back at the night, you want action. Men, a woman can work all day and a man comes back, he doesn't even care. It doesn't end well. But if a woman is busy at home doing everything and you show concern, trust me, when you're ready for sex, she's going to be ready with you. So number two says, play with her. There's nothing wrong with, playing with your wife. Whatever play means to you guys. It can be she's working, you hit her, stuff like that, in the rightful places, and joke about stuff. That's part of play. And number three says, treat her kindly, find offer her everything that will soften her heart. Everything that will soften her heart towards you, just treat her kindly. Okay, if it means you coming back and all she wants is for you to jack her up, please jack her up from the door. It's also going to help. Number four, say buy her gift. Sometimes it can even be coffee. I don't know, just anything. You just come back from work, you stop at the coffee shop. If your wife like coffee, pick up one coffee there, drink it. Doesn't mean that there's no coffee. There's coffee at home, but just anything that will get her right in the mood for you. It could even be flower. You see a flower, you go to the flower shop, pick a flower, come back, give your wife. It could even be she likes chocolate. Buy her chocolate. Anything, no. Any gift. It doesn't have to be one elaborate stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it's always every time. But to an extent, try any of this. Number three says, never have intercourse with her without a messenger. And what is a messenger? Foreplay, kisses, touchings. Don't just jump and then you want the woman to, no. Is some people are having painful sex. Okay, so if you're a man that is married to such a woman, you just going to have sex with her does not make sense. Foreplay is powerful. Foreplay opens door. Foreplay softens her, and her body. I'm a woman, I'm talking from experience. When a woman is happy, she's joyful, you have it so easily. But when she is hardened and she's not happy, sometimes the woman is even lying on the bed after all the day's work, she's tired, or maybe the way you spoke to her, you could even say you're sorry, you just come back and you want to jump. You want to rape your wife. I'm sure you wouldn't want to rape your wife. So please do the needful. Number five says never have, okay, that's what I just said now. The messenger is the kisses, the touches, and all of that. Number six says help her in domestic activities. Example like cooking, washing, tidying up the room, anything that you can do that is available. Someone like me, one of my acts of service is my love language, all right? I enjoy when I see my husband in the kitchen, but unfortunately, he doesn't like me in the kitchen with him. Okay, he cooks, he does any of those, but he doesn't like anybody working with him in the kitchen. That's one thing about my husband, but I've gotten to learn. So sometimes I'm cooking, I just come and say, just sit down and be gisting. But he's like, why is he here? Just cook your food. If your husband is like that, try to understand with him. But there are other places, other things. But if I'm like maybe folding clothes, I call him good and fine. He's there to help me. We are folding the clothes. Is anything that you can help your wife. It means maybe taking your children, talking them to sleep. You have more than one child, you're talking to this one, she's talking to that one. It means a lot to her. At least that night, she's happy, her husband is helping her. Just try as much as you can. Number seven says, honor her parents and buy them gifts sometimes. Sometimes you can just buy her parents gifts. You just call, Hey ma, hey sir, how you people doing? I just sent you money for a recharge card. It must not be something big, okay? Because some of the parents may not even need that, but just something to make the wife know that you have her family at heart. It goes a long way, trust me. It goes a long way. Number 8 says, appreciate the good things that she has been doing for you and thank her for them always. Thank her always. I was sharing something in church today. One of the things that makes me happy, my husband comes back from work and be like, delight, thank you for making this home, a place that I look forward to come back to every time from work. That when he's closing from work, he's not scared of going home. He's not thinking, this one. That he's always looking forward to coming home. And the thing gives me joy, so much joy. You may not even know, but I'm always happy whenever I hear that from my husband. And it lifts my spirit up, okay? So please, talk to your wife, appreciate her. Is there something she's doing? You have children, you come back, the home is clean. It's something powerful. You have children, you come back, food is ready. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when wife might be feeling well and you come home, food is made. You should appreciate her for that. Thank her. How many years have you been married her? 5 years, 2 years, 1 year? Like this 1 year, you have changed my life. Talk. Women are moved by what they hear. If you're a wise man, pick that. Women are moved by what they hear. Most times you see all these women that sleep around. It's not that their husbands are not okay, but those men, when you check it and dig deep, they say the things that the women want to hear. Try your best and say things that your wife will want to hear. Number 9 says, let her know how much she means to you, how much you love her, and how lucky you are to have her. Aww. Can you imagine my husband telling me how lucky he is to have me? Of all the billions of women in the world, he has me and he's contented. Oh my goodness, it boosts your morale. It elevates you. It will elevate me as a woman, okay? And all of these people seen all together, my husband chose me and he knows that I am worth it. Not just choosing and then maybe comparing. No, a woman knows that in your heart, she is the one and nobody else. If you do that, you're good to go. Number 9 says, be caring, carry her to bed sometimes like a baby. Who wouldn't want to be carried? Man, I mean, being tucked in. For some of our men, especially the spiritual ones that are in the church, I don't know whether it's a sin for them or please. That to carry your wife or all of those, maybe the way they are brought up. And you, my lady watching this, you can talk to your husband, tell him, please, I like you carrying me. So you can also give him tips on those things. But if you're a man watching this, sometimes it's good that you carry your wife, you also do all of this. Like a baby, she's your baby. Number 11 says, before criticizing her, praise her. Sure, if there's something she has done wrong, I think I've had such in my marriage. My husband, of course, we're not perfect. We are still working on to that. He wants to do something, correct me on something I've done. I'll be like, why not just talk to the one I've done before that is good? The same thing, vice versa, not just on the man's side. Okay, before you criticize your husband, also try your best to appreciate him for the ones he has done before. Praise him. Stuff like that is powerful. And number 12 says, make yourself attractive to her always by smelling good. Put your mouth. Some men, I don't know, smell good. Make yourself so attractive to your wife. So women like men, they stay outside because they look good, they dress well, they smell nice, they put on perfume, deodorant, they wash their mouths and all of that. And some women have cancelled some ladies, say their husband are stubborn, no matter whatever they say, he just doesn't want to budge. It's not good. It sends a signal to your wife's brain, and whenever you want to make love to her and those memories comes back, you may even be smelling body odor on your mouth. You want to kiss your wife and she's drawing back. It don't make sense now. Please try to dress well, try to smell good. It's also a good message to your wife. 13 says, chat with her sometimes when you are together. You know when you're together these days, this phone, somebody is pressing phone or put on TV or I don't want to talk and I don't like talking. All of those statements. No. I cancelled already recently and her husband is like, he just doesn't like talking. So whenever in their house, and she said the thing has affected their child. This is their first baby. It has affected their child because the child is always on the iPad. The child didn't have any communication, and before you know it, now he's having speech deficiencies, having issues with speech. He can't talk at the age he is right now. And they were going to hospital, say there's nothing wrong with the child. It is how he was brought up. Try to talk with your wife when you're together. Say things that she wants to hear. Say things that bring up a topic about the marriage, about the children, about anything. Just talk with your wife. When you're talking with your wife, it makes the woman feel at home. Number 14 says, phone, just call her to tell her I miss you, I love you when you're at work. When you're at work, call your wife. I've made a video before on what women want from men. These are some of the things that they call your wife, call her from work. You're not calling her and say, hi, how is the baby? How are the children? How this? You're calling her, let her know that you are calling her directly. You're asking her, how are you doing? I hope you have eaten. I hope you're doing okay. Do you need anything? Just ask her a question about her. It makes her feel special. And trust me, before you come back, the candle in the room is already lit and everything is waiting for you. All right. So number 15 says, be doing things together with her. Example, cooking, eating, bathing, like that, right? That's reading the Bible. Okay. It gives me joy when I am studying my Bible with my husband. It makes me happy. All right. I look forward to that. That reading my Bible with my husband, and I don't understand some things. I ask him questions and he answers and puts me through. It makes me happy. Okay. Bath with your wife. It's not a crime. If you don't have a big bathtub or a duvet, what's it called now, jacuzzi, whatever, you have a bathtub, fill water there, two of you warm yourself there. It's small, stand up there, bath together. All right. Let your wife see you. Some men are so secretive, they don't even want their wife to see their nakedness. Abba, now what are you hiding? It's not your wife again. And some women too, you are hiding and hiding. Please be free with your wife. Okay, be free with her, bath with her, do things together, go out together. Number 16 says, don't reveal her fault in the presence of others. Yes, I see these things happen so often and on among people, and it's heartbreaking. Okay, that your wife does something wrong you don't like, and your facial expression portrays that, the words from your mouth portrays that, and everybody know that she has done something wrong. No, it's not nice. You correct her for sure, but don't make it that obviously obvious that everybody know that she's wrong or she has done something terrible. All right, so you don't have to do that. Try and work on yourself. It's not easy. We are human beings. I myself am not perfect there yet. We are still work in progress, but make it a habit to try to not to show your dissatisfaction about your wife in the presence of other people. All right, work on it. Vice versa. This I'm talking about now. Number 7 says, teach her about the Bible. You know, what she doesn't know, encourage her on the matters on the Bible. If you're a Christian man, teach your wife about the Bible. If you're higher than her, learn together, talk together about the Bible. It can even be politics, teach her things about politics that she does not even know. Don't criticize her. Okay, if you're a man that you're into fashion, you think she's not fashionable enough, teach her. Anything you know that she needs teachings on, go ahead and do that. It will be a good one for her. 18 says, avoid hitting or beating or harming your wife. Why would you beat your wife? Beating your wife just like beating yourself now. Abi your head on the mental. You don't beat your wife, don't hit a woman. Talk of beating your own self, your own wife. Bible says she's the only portion you have on this earth. So couples, we must know that our spouses are only portion that we have on this earth. Not even the children. The children will come and go. Only you and your husband remain. So please, don't hit your wife. And if you're a woman that hit your husband, I beg you, stop. It's not good. Number 19 says, encourage her to be, to pray and fix times, to fast for fasting and all of those. If you're a spiritual man watching this, your wife is not really strong in the things of the Lord, you can encourage her on those stuffs, okay? Fast with her, make her days. You guys are going to fast and fast together. And number 20 says, sorry about that. I just feel like saying hallelujah, praise God. Okay, 20 says, thank God for completing your life. Thank God. Because for God to have given your wife is completing your life. He says, man shall not live alone. Man cannot live alone. So bringing your wife is just like completing you. So thank God for that wife he has given you. 21 says, always remember her in your prayers. Always pray for your wife. I feel so happy whenever my husband, it's so romantic when my husband is praying for me. In my spirit, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so special. Look at that. He's praying for me. It makes me feel happy. All right. 22 says, be the part that she will always want to cross with, someone that she always want to be happy about. And generally, in all we have said here today is learn to have foreplay. Okay, don't just come back from work and bounce on your wife. Don't just come back from wherever you are. Even in the house, some people stay in the house indoors from morning till night. They don't even talk. They don't even see eyeball to eyeball. All you know is go and eat your food. From food, you go to the parlor, you watch TV, you go to the bed, and the night just bounce. It doesn't make sense. If you're married to a man like that, yes, some of us are like that. My husband, when I was, in fact, there's one lady that told, see, your husband is not romantic. I said, I take notes, your business. But he was willing to learn, okay? It's not the outgoing time. Imagine someone that grew up with, he goes to work, from work back to the house, he's reading, after he eats his food, after eating he's reading, after eating watching news, and then back to bed in the morning. Only day for church. From work he's going to church if it's for Bible study or for prayer. That is how his life has been for such a long time. So coming out to bring in a woman, it was work, but he was willing, which made me happy to have a teachable man. He was willing to learn. Okay, we go out, not that we don't have food to eat at home or we can't cook, but just to have fun, just to, feel happy with each other. One more thing again, when you're walking on with your wife and she holds your hand, never remove her hand. It sends a bad signal. It sends a message that I'm walking with my husband, I hold him and he move my hand. No. When a woman holds her husband in public, she's saying, this is mine. Do not cross territory. Do not trespass. When you remove hands, some people do it unconsciously. So, but if you're watching this today, learn that lesson. Never you disconnect your hand from your wife's hand in the public. God bless you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm see your lady P-Love, P-Love of P-Love TV. Thank you. Please, you can like, subscribe, and please share the video out to those who need it, especially for young couples that are coming up, or for those couples whom you know need a touch in their romance life. Okay, in their romance, their romantic life or romantic way of life. Which one? Choose which one you want. I'm still on TikTok, P-Love TV, Instagram, P-Love TV, P-Love Beauty Palace, and P-Love Kitchen. Anything has to be P-Love is this girl. Don't forget to order your hairs from me. We give you nothing but the best. Top-notch, premium, or nothing. 100% human hair. Do not virgin, however you want it. Single drawn, double drawn, super double drawn. I got you covered. Thank you so much. Bye. See you in my next video, guys.